Hello, welcome to How to Play Inverted Dice, a game for any number of players. Now, who likes Yahtzee? Well, that's a dumb question. Everybody should love Yahtzee. It's a simple, free game in a box. You don't even need to buy the thing. You can make your own score sheets. Well, we're going to play a version of it, but basically when we roll dice, we're only going to count what's not seen on the dice. So unlike Yahtzee, this gives us a different challenge. It's virtually the same game. We take 3 rolls of the dice. We can hold any dice we want. We can re-roll any dice we want. But by the third roll, we should have it scored or have it scored before the third roll. So you see in some examples here, when you don't see a certain face on a dice, that's what you count and do the sum of to get the total result. So here we have a 5, 3, 2, 1, so it's 5 and 6, that equals 11. Here we have 6, 5, 3, and 2, which would equal 16. It takes a little bit more time to think about than standard Yahtzee. And sometimes getting a Yahtzee is not always the best result. Sometimes you're trying to get straights, but you're trying to get straights that don't contain a number. So it gives you a lot more things to do. So if you're a math teacher at an elementary school or middle school, this is a good game to play with kids to get their mind thinking of addition. And something you could also take 21 and subtract the total of the dice that aren't seen, I think was the other method. But you'll see it in the description. There's some rules and a place to play online. So we got our 5 dice and a cup, and I forgot to roll that other one, sorry. I was wondering for a while, like, man, how did I only roll 4 dice? But apparently I did now watching the replay. Alright, so now we see that a 4 is missing, but I don't have a 6, so I have to score it as a 10. So we'll go ahead and start all over again. We have a 4 missing. We don't have a... Now we have a 4 and 5 missing, so one more roll. I did not get it. That scores a 9. And basically, every time you roll the dice, you're looking at what the result is, if you can score it immediately, and if you want to score it immediately, and if you'd rather instead go for something else. So there I went for the 1 because 1's kind of a hard value to get. You'll notice I get a bonus on 3 different sections. That simply stated is that when you get those results that are needed, in this top case 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, if you get all of those, you'll get a 50-point bonus. The next tier would be the 6 through 15. You get all those numbers, you get a 50-point bonus. So since the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are pretty easy to get because they're just common straights that are missing 1 die, I went ahead and went for those. And I often didn't get them. So when you don't have a result, you have to put a 0 somewhere. So I went ahead and put the 0 on the 20 since that's an all ones Yahtzee. And I'm going to try not to get Yahtzees here, though you can do so. And there's really, this was not my best game of this. There's really a bunch of different ways to play this. You could go for higher scores. And when it comes time to score, you're going to get points for each category. A 1's worth 1 point, a 2's worth 2 points. 3's worth 3, 4's worth 4, 5's 5's, and so forth and so on. So some people might want to score higher, but what you also think about is that bonus is worth 50. Now I have gotten it before where I've gotten 2 bonuses in a game, and I basically just left the bottom category to be my waste category. That's one strategy to do. It's anything you want to make it. It's a very interesting game. The creator of the game has a website that you can go look at. His name's Simon K. Jensen, and he's made a place you can play this online with automatic updates to your score so you can see where it's going. It's a really fun exercise, but to do it manually, it takes a little bit of reading the dice and seeing what you have. And here I'm just kind of rolling indiscriminately. I'm trying to get a 5 and a 6. I didn't get both, so I'm trying to get that 3. That 3's been bugging me. It's been intimidating me. So now I just need a 4 and a 6. I did not get the 4 and a 6. I'm going to try one more time, see if there's anything. I take a 13 there, which I will do. Still did not get that 3, so I have to put a 0 again. Sometimes with this game, just like regular Yahtzee, you can be trying to score one category, and it could just be killing you. Alright, so now I'm looking at what I do have. I take another 0. And this game is tough like that. This game will get you. It's a pretty interesting way to play Yahtzee. Virtually the same rules, but just a different score sheet and a different way of looking at things. So So I managed to get 12 there. Now I just need a 14. And the question is, do I go for the 14, do I go for the 3, or do I try, which one do I go for? So it looks like I'm going for that 3, and I didn't get it. So now it's 14 or the 3, which one to go for? And that 3 is tempting me, so I'm going to try for it. Okay, pretty close. Just needed 2. I did not get it. So now I have to zero out something. I'll zero out the 14. I think that 3 is just calling my name today. And that was the mistake I made. It was like listening to the sirens sing. I just fell for it and went right into the rocks. And so now we're going to sum up everything, and we get a score of 103 points. And according to the creator of this game, there's a hierarchy of point scoring. If you get a specific amount of points, it'll be like going to karate class. Here it is here. If you get 290 points, you will be referred to as an inverted master. And the best possible score you can get is 360 points, which is completing the circle. So if you are able to do that, be very proud of yourself. And if you want to play this game in public with other people, come to our subreddit card game meetups. Post what city you're in, what games you know, what games you want to play, what games you're willing to teach, what games you're willing to learn. Click under the show more for links to other video channels that I enjoy, including the music to this channel, games that we do, and the rules, and also 2 different subreddits. One is a traditional card game subreddit, where we talk about card games all day, every day, and sometimes some dice and domino games. And there's also a new solitaire card game subreddit, so do check out those links. If you're a musician with instrumental music that you want featured on this channel, leave us a link in the comments. Do like, subscribe, and share these videos so that we can grow our audience, so we eventually will have 1,000 subscribers. That way we can have like a little community page where you guys can talk. And I want to thank today's musician, Piano Go Life, for their excellent cover of Men at Work's Land Down Under. So do like and subscribe, and I'll see you next video.